Hi Pinks! Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in here. If you're new, I'm Sindhu. In today's video, I'm going to share how to buy an Inskirt. Are you wondering why I'm sharing how to buy an Inskirt? Isn't that easy to buy? Isn't that very basic thing? Yes, it is not so easy. Your Inskirt can make or break the look. That is why I chose Inskirt to be my very first topic in talking about saree basics. So without further ado, let's get into the video and learn how to buy an Inskirt. The first thing to consider when you're buying an Inskirt is the material. So most of the Inskirts are made out of cotton, but when you're wearing a net saree or a translucent transparent saree, you need to go for an satin Inskirt because that is going to give you a luxurious look. If you are quite bougie, you can go for silk Inskirts, but I don't think it's worth spending so much for an Inskirt. The second thing is comfort. When you're comfortable, you can be confident and walk around in your saree in style. So always choose your Inskirts that fits right. It shouldn't be too tight or too loose. It should fit. That is the main thing here. When I'm talking about being tight or loose, I'm not talking about the part where you tie the Inskirt. I'm talking about the fit of the Inskirt. How it fits on your hip. It should fit right. It shouldn't be loose. It shouldn't be so tight. If it's so tight, you will feel uncomfortable walking, and it will feel uncomfortable tucking your saree inside your Inskirt. And also if it is too loose, you will feel happy when you wear your saree, but when you look in the mirror, it's not going to do justice for your saree or to you. So test and choose a comfortable Inskirt. Don't skip the part of testing your Inskirt. Yes, we all overlook Inskirts, but my Pinks, don't overlook your Inskirt. Test and choose the right one for you. The third thing you need to consider is the length and the fit of the Inskirt. I already talked a little about the fit of the Inskirt. The other point I need to mention here is how you can determine your fit of the Inskirt is through the panels that you find in the Inskirt. Our Inskirts are made out of panels. If you look at your Inskirts, you will see panels sewn together. So those panel size matters when you're buying an Inskirt that will fit you right. So check for the panel size. If your hip is 32 inches, your panel size should be smaller, and the number of panels should also be less in number. And if your hip size is 36, your panel size should be higher and your panel number should be a little higher. Usually when you shop for your Inskirts, the panel numbers will be 6 panel, 8 panel, 10 panels. So even if you're buying a 6 panel Inskirt, if the panel size is larger, it's going to not fit right if you have a narrow hip. But if your panel size is right and small and your panel number is 6, you're going to get perfect fit in your Inskirt. And the length. Don't ever buy an Inskirt that pass over your ankles. Wherever you tie your Inskirt, doesn't matter. From the point you tie your Inskirt should hit your ankles, not below that. So buy your Inskirt which hits the right length. And your Inskirt string that you tie should be cotton and never be satin, because the cotton string will give you strength and comfort while tying your Inskirt. The fourth step is the style of the Inskirt. You can ask me, Sindhu, are there styles in an Inskirt? Yes, my Pinks, there are various styles in an Inskirt, but we are not exploring Inskirts much, which we should, and that is why I am here to help you. So the very common Inskirts that we see is the A-line Inskirts. I'll definitely put pictures in here that will give you a reference of what I'm talking about. A-line Inskirts are generally narrow at your hip and it goes straight down. So generally that is what we use. So the other kind of Inskirts are the mermaid cut and bodycon. The mermaid cut Inskirts are something that will have a very curvy figure to it. It will hug your hip and till your knees, and from your knees it will widen. It will give you a very curvaceous look. And the next type is the bodycon skirt. This is typically not an Inskirt. It is a bodycon skirt which you can use as your Inskirt. But this bodycon skirts doesn't come with a string, so you can't typically tie your silk sarees and stuff with that, but you can tie lightweight sarees like synthetic sarees and stuff like that. Other than A-line Inskirt, bodycon skirts and the mermaid skirt, there is one more option for you, which is embellished Inskirt. Have you ever heard about an embellished Inskirt? I haven't when I was in my college days, but I'm really happy that I know about it. It is nothing but your inskirt which has a lot of work in it. At least a tiny bit of work in it, like an embroidery or beadwork or like Jardausi work, something like that. Why should you wear an embellished inskirt, you might ask. But when your saree is going to be transparent and it's going to reflect what your inskirt is, instead of going for a satin inskirt, you can always wear an embellished skirt that will take your saree look to another level. The next thing to consider is color. The color of your inskirt is really important. Most of the time we choose a color that is going to be similar to our sarees, but at times we compromise to colors that are little brighter or little dull than the saree, which in my opinion is not really good. Do choose your inskirt color very right to the sarees, because the inskirt is going to give a base for the saree color, which is going to affect how the saree color looks in real life. We might not notice a big difference, but it is a very tiny difference that will make a huge change in the way your saree looks. The final and the most important thing to consider when you are buying an inskirt is keep it simple. If you put in too many things, it's not going to look good. So keep it simple. Don't think too much. It is not a rocket science. It is a really simple inskirt. Just consider a few things like the color, the fit, and the way it feels on you and the comfort of you. You will be able to pick a perfect inskirt for your saree and you will look gorgeous and beautiful. And my pinks, I need to take this time and tell you something, that whatever body type you are, don't worry about it. We women come in all sizes and shapes and we are all beautiful. So embrace your own beauty and feel beautiful and make others feel beautiful too. So that's it for this video, my pinks. Hope this helps you. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to click the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And if you want to get notified every time I post a new video, click the bell icon. And my pinks, don't forget to share it with your friends and family. I'll catch you in my next video, my pinks. Until then, be kind to one another. Bye bye. With love, Sindhu. Whether it should be cotton or confident, and also you will, only when you're comfortable you will feel confident and you will walk around with your